657 Boulevard, a perfect home, but someone's been watching for decades. They write letters, they know your children's names, and what's hiding in the walls. This is not a story. This is real. In 2014, Derek and Maria Broaddus had just bought their dream home in the quiet, upscale town of Westfield, New Jersey. The 6-bedroom house on 657 Boulevard was beautiful, peaceful, and a fresh start for their growing family. Just days after closing, a letter arrived. It was handwritten, with no return address. The first line read, "Dearest new neighbor at 657 Boulevard, allow me to welcome you to the neighborhood." It seemed odd, but polite. Until it continued. I've been watching 657 Boulevard for decades now, and as it approaches its 110th birthday, I have been put in charge of watching and waiting for its second coming. My grandfather watched the house in the 1920s and my father in the 1960s. It is now my time. Derek felt a chill. He showed the letter to Maria. Both were rattled. The writer, calling themselves the Watcher, knew intimate details, the Broaddus family's car models, the names of their children, even their movements inside the house. The Watcher asked, "Have they found what's in the walls yet?" In time, they will. The police launched an investigation. The neighbors were questioned, but no fingerprints, no suspects, no cameras, nothing. Another letter came, more sinister. "I see already that you have flooded 657 with contractors so that you can destroy the house as it was meant to be. You don't want to make 657 Boulevard unhappy." The Broadduses stopped sleeping. Derek started staying up late, watching the windows. Maria refused to bring the kids back to the house. Fear gripped their lives. More letters followed, each more unhinged than the last. One claimed, "It has been years and years since the young blood ruled the hallways of the house. Have you found all the secrets it holds yet? The house is crying to the past and the time when I roamed its halls." They hired private detectives. A retired FBI profiler suggested the writer was older, possibly nearby, possibly even female. Some clues pointed to one neighbor, others to another. No one could be proven guilty. No one could be cleared. The Broadduses never moved in. Instead, they tried to sell the house. But word of the Watcher spread. No one wanted it. Years passed. The Watcher kept writing, less often, but always watching. Eventually, a new family bought the home. They did move in. But here's the twist. They never received a single letter. That's when people began to ask, what if the Broadduses made it all up? Desperate to escape a mortgage? Embittered by a bad investment? The town turned on them. The media speculated. Reddit threads exploded with theories. But even then, something didn't add up. The letters had details only a neighbor could know. And then, one of the original neighbors admitted, off the record, that someone had been talking about the house for years, whispering that it held something hidden. Police reinvestigated the home. Behind an old wall in the basement, they found a small crawl space. Inside, a decaying antique child's chair and a pile of torn, yellowed clothing. No records ever revealed who it belonged to. The new owners still live there, but sometimes they say, on quiet nights, they hear soft footsteps in the walls, and the mailbox still gets checked, because you never know if the Watcher is still watching.